Hey, I'm checking in from the beautiful Rubicon Trail in South Lake Tahoe, which is right next to Emerald Bay, as you can see right over here. And I'm getting in a trail run today on the last day of my very first week of Ironman training. So I figured I'd do a check-in and let you know how the first week went and just, do general check-in to see how I'm doing, because I'm a bit tired. Oh, well, that was exciting. Well, after I just scratched the lens, that was pretty cool. Well, this week I had a number of different training sessions, and the first week, as per usual in training, you have a bunch of fitness tests. So I had to do fitness tests for the swim and the bike and the run, of course. And those can be always a bit challenging and kind of a rude awakening as you get started for the training. But I found myself getting a little bit tired, and honestly I already had to amend my training in the very first week. I had to skip one of my regular swim sessions just because I was so beat from all the different threshold and fitness tests. Sorry, quick pee break. I'll be honest, skipping a training in the very first week was a tough call. I really struggled with it mentally because a lot of self-doubt creeped in. I was asking myself, can I actually complete an Ironman if I'm already having to skip a training in the very first week? But thinking back on the training I did for my Ironman 70.3, I felt the same way in the first week. So I felt a little bit encouraged by that. Plus it was a bit of a challenge. My watch was yelling at me, telling me that I was too tired, I needed to rest, but I still had the training to go through. So I pushed through as much as I possibly could. And I think there's definitely a fine line, a balance between pushing yourself and becoming fitter and pushing too hard and risking injury and illness and burnout early on. Pretty cool. So to that end, when I saw that I had a longer run today and had a bit of a more chill pace, I knew I had to come onto this trail in Tahoe and kind of rejuvenate, enjoy the fresh air, the altitude, the mountains, this incredible scenery. I mean, just look at that. I think that's what it's all about, right? There's a lot of balance that needs to happen with training, particularly when you're going for something that you've never tried before. So that's where I found myself this week. Anyway, I appreciate you all being here and following along, and I'll give you another check-in soon. All right, until then, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.